Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Jandera. I'm Geraldine. Sorry it's been a while since I've done an update. I just have not been feeling very well at all. I've just not been well. But look at that gorgeous sunset. Had to show you that. Anyway, that's not what I've got you on here for. So 3 weeks ago, we went down to the pond after we moved the goats, or the dam, and I grabbed a cutting of the pella. And I wanted to show you what it looked like 3 weeks later. So I'll leave a still picture here and a card somewhere so you can see what it looked like when I planted it 3 weeks ago. So it's actually been looking really good for quite a while. I'm not going to dig it up to see what roots are doing, but with all of those lovely leaves up the top, it's doing fantastically. I'm really pleased, and I'm hoping that this is going to be the start of a significant number of these because it's a really good and high nutrition food for humans, but it's also a really good fodder for the goats as well. And it can be a really good overstory type plant in the garden as well because it grows quite quickly. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and check back on us regularly just to see how the pella is going. So this goes by multiple different names. It's a tree spinach, island spinach, Queensland spinach, pella. It's probably got others too. So if you know of any other names for this tree spinach, put them in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. It is an amazing plant and just grows so rapidly. I've had a lot of trouble with it out here, but in subtropical areas it just grows absolutely ballistically. And honestly, we've had subtropical weather out here this summer. So check out the turmeric starting to flower. So this is my aquaponics system. It's not doing as well as it normally does because I haven't been looking after it properly. My 3 garden beds, bathtubs are doing really well though, although they're not getting enough sun. Oh, they're getting enough sun, they're not getting enough water. They're just not getting enough attention. And most of it's because I just have not been feeling well. I did get wood chips in that one when we first put it out, but these 2 have not gotten the wood chips. But they're still doing really well, so I'm really pleased. But today I hadn't been out for a while because I really have not been well. The heat's been knocking me around, but my eyes have been all double and yucky and horrible, and it's just been downright miserable. I've been really depressed, to be honest. And parts of my garden really cheered me up when I came out. Other parts did not, because it's been neglected. I've barely even looked at it. This is going fantastically. The rosella is just taking off. I'm so pleased. This is a pigeon pea next to it, which is a great fodder for the goats, as well as a support species for everything else. So I could actually chop back all those branches and it would send a whole heap of nitrogen down into the soil, which would be really good for the plants. But I wanted to get a bit bigger first. That's doing okay, but the ice cream bean tree is finally doing really well too. Now it's supposed to be a fast growing pioneer legume species as well, so it's supposed to be a nitrogen fixer as well, but it's supposed to be really good at growing canopy. Sorry, I'm really not well, but I came out here and the grass was all as high as you can still see the stuff around the trees. So I got in there and mowed as much as I could. I've had a friend doing some mowing for me. Well, he's been doing the fencing, and I don't think he's been as gentle on the mower as I would have liked. He didn't tell me that it was running as roughly as it was. I don't know what I'm going to do about the mower. I'm hoping it's something minor. I've been keeping a bit of an eye on this stuff, so this stuff's been doing really well. These had just grown nuts, which meant the passion fruit vines hadn't done very much at all. I did get that mulched at least, but I pulled all that out just from there. And this lot here, you couldn't even see the poor little passion fruit vine. So I've put a couple of buckets of wood chips down so you can at least see the passion fruit vine now, and people won't mow over the top of it. I did think I lost 2 blueberries over there with people mowing. But it's not tragic. It's not tragic. I've got other blueberries. It is sad to see all that work that I put into those trees. Some of them have died. Some of them are not doing well at all. Others are still kicking along. Kicking along that mulberry that got eaten by the goats. I don't know how long ago it was now. Probably nearly 6 months. It's doing really, really well. I'll try and remember to leave a card up there for that. My moringa is in there doing and going okay still. So I really need to get in there and hand weed all of that. But I just haven't been well. And trying to bend over and weed just does horrible things to my blood pressure. And knocks the stuffing out of me. It really does. And I'd love to say it stays done for a while, but at the moment the grass is growing. Everything is growing so fast. There's another pigeon pea in there. Elderberry's doing well. Look at the comfrey. Check out that comfrey. It's doing super well. Oh, got some tomatoes on there. This mulberry's doing well. I mean, it's not jumping out the ground, but my 2 little pawpaws. Oh, look at that! I got a pawpaw on. How exciting is that? That's the first papaya. Sorry, it's a red papaya. That one. It's a red papaya. That's exciting. First red papaya. It's got a bit of a lean on it though, which is a bit of a challenge. This one looks like it might have some flowers starting to form. That's exciting. Another tomato here. Everything in there is doing okay. Slightly buried. Wild tobacco is going nuts. And I really should trim it back and give... The only reason I've got that is because it's really good fodder for the goats. Thankfully my blueberries haven't died, but they're just... It's a wonder that bamboo hasn't died. I just have not been able to get out here. But check out the sugarcane. How cool is that? I got a bit in their mode today. The grass is just so thick. The mower just was not coping with it at all. Lemon tree's doing okay, nothing fancy. But the sugarcane's doing well. I'm really pleased with that. I should be able to take some cuttings off that and propagate it soon. That'll eventually be a really good fodder crops for the goats as well. That mulberry is doing well. Pigeon pea. I love pigeon pea. It's great for the goats. It's a good nitrogen fixer. It's a good pioneer tree. So it's creating beautiful shade for my blueberry. And when I trim it back, which I will do, come closer to winter, I should say, I will trim that back a bit. I've lost my mango tree in there somewhere. There is a mango in here. It's just being crowded out by the canna lilies. I should give them to the goats. I should come in and chop this back. So yes, the mango is there. It's not doing very well because it's not getting enough sun. So I need to trim back the canna lilies. They were supposed to give shade, but not that much shade. So yeah, I did get a little bit of mowing in here done, but the lawnmower just couldn't cope with that. It was just too thick. Now, this is a good problem to have, although it is still a problem. The grass is so thick, the mower just can't cope. The ride-on mower just gets choked out anytime it even starts to think about this. This is really, really thick. I've had the goats in here, I've had chickens in here. This is really fertile soil, which I've had the chickens up here in the food forest area too. I've had them moving around, and you can see the difference in the way the grass is growing up the top here and how it is down the bottom of the paddock, or in the other sections of the paddock where I have not had the chickens yet. So the chooks have been up here, and this area was all really high grass, really high grass. Gavin's been watering and feeding the chickens inconsistently, but they're still alive. That's the main thing. And he didn't tell me how long the grass had gotten. But the grass down there has had the same length of time to grow as the grass up here. And the only real difference has been the chickens have been up here. And there's mulch up here for the trees that I planted as well. So that banana's doing okay. Hopefully it'll do a bit better now that it's getting a bit more light. That's not dead. At the moment, not dead is a good thing. It's just choked out by weeds. Same with that one. I nearly ran over the elderberry, but that's okay, it's pretty hardy. It'll cope with that. I think whatever was planted here has died. It's not looking real healthy. This, I believe, was an apple, and it seems to be doing well still. Like, it's okay, it's still alive. That's the main thing. This big one, I'm not sure about it. It's dropped a lot of its leaves, but it has still got some leaves, and it's not dead. So not dead is a start. But you can see the grass is just so long and it's so thick. Great place for snakes. So I probably should be in here with my gumboots or something. Goji berry's still alive, so that's good. I really should have put much thicker mulch, much wider mulch in here. But I pushed too hard just to even do what I did do. The mulberry is still alive and it is doing really well. So the mulberry's doing good. Really pleased with that. Oh, there's more of those horrible weed things. They're a horrible plant, that one. I think that's weed. I don't think that's tree. This one died. So this one's a definite casualty of the removal of everything. But it's not tragic. It's not too bad. And that little banana's doing okay. But it was buried as well. So that's the update for today. Chickens are gone to bed. And it's time for me too. I hope you're all doing well. Next time you see me, I'm going to have a whole new smile. Because tomorrow I'm going to the dentist and they're taking all my teeth out. So it might be a little while before I do an update. And it might be a bit gummy. No, they've got dentures ready for me already. So yeah. Anyway, hope you have a great day. And your gardens are all doing well. And I'll catch you in the comments. Remember, you're either green and growing or you're ripe and rotting. And if you want a t-shirt, check out the shop down below. I'll catch you in the comments. Bless you.